So, chat, let us jump into this next one. We're going to be taking a look at some very poorly aged 90s commercials. We remember the ones from last time. These could be some groaners. I hope you have the groaning and the face palming at the ready. Let's go.
Chocolate.
Oh God, here we go.
Introducing Jell-O stir and snack pudding.
Chocolate.
A whole new way to snack.
Starting off hot. Although
I'm making you a couple of sniffs.
Again, it's, well, okay, I say it starts to hot. It's not. Again, he was never accused of doing anything PDF related. He's just a generalized scumbag. So, it aged poorly with him being the representative, but at least it was nothing PDF related, so it's not like, oh, fuck, we know what he did. It's, yeah, he's still a creep and a monster, but...
I need a snack. Jell-O pudding. My own cup of rich creaminess.
New Jell-O stir and snack. Now you can have pudding 1 cup at a time.
Yeah, exactly.
I can do that.
If you can stir, you can snack.
Understand.
Yeah.
Read Dianetics by
Oh, this
L.
one.
Ron Hubbard, the only...
God. I've heard about how much these commercials were on TV. Like, all over the fucking place. And a huge fucking scam. Grindhouse, Dianetics by L. Ron Hubbard. This is the progenitor of Scientology. L. Ron Hubbard and the book he wrote, Dianetics, is the progenitor of Scientology. Dianetics is the basis of it. Yeah, scam is inappropriate. Scientology is a fucking cult. Okay? If you get into Scientology, you are required to read Dianetics. It is literally required reading. You have to keep a copy of the book at your bedside. And read, like, it basically taught it. It is the blueprint for Scientology. Well, okay, Gray Matter. He's a hack sci-fi writer and former naval officer who started a cult, not a religion. Let's not fuck with it. This is not a religion. It is a cult. And somehow they were able to Jedi mind trick a whole bunch of fucking celebrities into coming into it. A couple of which whom escaped. Leah Remini actually started an entire show on A&E about escaping from Scientology and the evil that Scientology has. Yeah, like the people, like there is zero doubt Scientology is a cult in the true sense of the fucking word. Mike, good. In case you haven't noticed, I don't give a flying fuck what Hollywood thinks about me. They can't follow my simple goddamn 3-step plan to make fucking money, so why the fuck should I care what Hollywood thinks? Which guy from Chicago PD, Merlin? There's quite a few of them. Are you talking about, Jesse Spencer? The one of the primary leads, Jesse Spencer? Is that who you're saying was part of Scientology? Was also the organization that led to the largest, yeah. Yeah, this age battle, because this was getting promoted as, I think, like a self-help book, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm pretty sure when they, because I've, like, seen some of these old, rebroadcasts of some of these old commercials. Oh! You said Chicago PD. I'm sorry, I thought My brain went Chicago Fire, not Chicago PD. Yes, I know who you're talking about. I cannot remember the actor's name, but I do know who you're talking about, Merlin. So the life of me, I can't remember his name, the actor's name, though. South Park has nuked a lot of things, Mike. That doesn't narrow it down. But yeah, like Dianetics, I'm pretty sure was marketed as like a self-help book. I think. Let's watch this.
Read Dianetics by L. Ron Hubbard, the owner's manual for the human mind. For only $5.95, it's a great investment.
Yeah, they market it as a self-help book. And I'm pretty sure that and I'm thinking like L. Ron Hubbard capitalized, because this was at a time when the whole self-help book thing was like a big fucking craze. So I'm reasonably sure that he basically capitalized on the self-help craze with Dianetics by basically promoting it like it was another self-help book. And it got into people's hands, and it formed a cult.
In yourself.
Oh boy.
Imagine a world where you could do anything and leave old inefficient ways of doing business behind. With new ways to find and share information, AT&T can streamline the way you do business, so there's no limit to what you can do.
Okay. Okay, this one, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This one is not a commercial that aged badly. I'm sorry, but the Twin Towers were a staple of New York. They were an iconic landmark. Just because a commercial has the Twin Towers in them doesn't make it oh, this aged so poorly. I'm sorry. No, Cortez, he didn't jump from the Twin Towers. He pole vaulted. They literally showed him pole vaulting over a big bar at the end of the Twin Towers. No. Even the guy falling in context is a pole vaulter. I don't consider that aging poorly. Like I said, just because the Twin Towers are in it, and there's a guy pole vaulting over a bar in the middle of it, I don't classify that as, quote, aging poorly. Now, what I do classify as aging poorly is the promotion of AT&T. That part aged poorly, considering AT&T today. That part is poor, where it's a promotion of AT&T being a great communications company. That part is fucking aging poorly.
Find and share information. AT&T can streamline the way you do business, so there's no limit to
that
what
part
you
aged
can
poorly.
When I joined Halliburton.
Wait, was that? Hang on. Oh. Yeah, exactly. This ending is probably what aged poorly the most. Oh, boy. So, AT&T and sponsored by the 1996 Atlantic Games. Okay, yeah. Grindhouse, there was a very disastrous bombing at the 1996 Atlanta Olympic Games. That's not the joke, but that's why it aged poorly. So between AT&T being promoted as a great communications company, and then sponsored by the Olympic Committee for the 1996 Atlanta Games. Okay, yeah, aged poorly. Yep, I'm there.
When I joined Halliburton, I knew I was going to work on some big things. We put out a few fires.
Oh, boy.
Once ran into a small challenge of getting some supplies to our troops.
Halliburton.
We built bridges, schools all over the world. But the biggest thing,
Oof.
serving our troops good old American food. Great
And
food, a little closer to home.
Halliburton is basically the owner of the company.
Halliburton.
Okay. Halliburton was very involved in basically they're criminals. Halliburton is a criminal, or is basically the upper echelon of Halliburton, particularly the CEO, are criminals. I believe it was embezzlement, like massive levels of embezzlement. I think, and yeah, Dick Cheney was affiliated with it. Although I can't remember if he divested himself of Halliburton at the time. He certainly was affiliated in some way. But yeah, Halliburton is one of the worst embezzlement cases, I think, in U.S. history. In addition to the ties with Dick Cheney. So, yeah, but it is one of the most corrupt one of the most corrupt corporations in U.S. history, I believe. Grindhouse, Dick Cheney is the former vice president of the United States under George Bush Sr. He's the one that shot his buddy in the face with a shotgun while they were quail hunting. Enron, I think, Enron was the oil spill, was it not? But it was Enron embezzlement? Why am I thinking Enron was an oil spill? Yeah, I think I'm getting my companies mixed up. I mean, okay, Enron is the oil spill. Okay, Exxon. Wait, fuck. God damn it, there's too many fucking corrupt companies to keep track of. Well, BP was a more recent oil spill. The one I'm thinking of, the classic oil spill, that was Exxon. I am mixing them up. Exxon was the oil spill. Enron was an energy company that also did embezzlement. But Halliburton, I think it was not only embezzlement, but the connection to Dick Cheney. I think that's where the Halliburton one was just so egregious. Is not only was it massive levels of embezzlement, they had a lot of government contracts. Halliburton did, so they had a lot of government contracts, and they cooked the fucking book so much that the fires of hell were jealous. And I think that, especially because of the connection to Dick Cheney. I think that's what with Halliburton was. That's why the whole thing, we support our troops, and I think they were embezzling from, stuff related to the military as well. It was just, fuck me levels of embezzlement and criminal activity.
Burton, proud to serve our troops.
You've got this huge customer. They're so huge, sometimes they don't even know when they've received a shipment. Whose problem is this? Yours. That's why we ship UPS, because only UPS captures signatures electronically. Then you can use UPS online tracking software to see your customer's actual signature. So when they say, "We never got it," you can say not only did you get it, but you don't dot your I's. UPS Online.
Okay, why did this age poorly? How is this aged poorly? Okay, if their definition of aging poorly is a shot of one of the Twin Towers.
They're so huge, sometimes they...
No, I'm sorry. Just because an old commercial opens with a shot of one of the Twin Towers and an airplane flying by it, I'm sorry. That, alone, that little snippet at the beginning, I'm sorry, that doesn't age it poorly. It doesn't. If the joke had been about UPS, literally flying into the World Trade Center, then sure, yes, that would age poorly. But, again, the World Trade Center was an iconic New York landmark. And it was used in a lot of promotional material for companies. And yes, there was very often planes that were near or flying by it. Like, I'm sorry, but that doesn't make for aging poorly. There are so goddamn many of them. And, like, the JetBlue one, okay, JetBlue flying by the World Trade Center and then saying a one-way trip. Okay, yeah, I get it. The one-way trip in combined, sure, I get it. The signatures being used, was that okay? Was that a thing that happened with UPS with their electronic signing system? Was there a lot of signatures being stolen? Was that a thing for UPS back in the day? I don't remember hearing about anything about the. So what? UPS got hacked and a whole bunch of like signatures got stolen and used for identity theft. Okay, if that happened, which I was unaware of, yes, that would be aging poorly. Identity theft because UPS's digital security for the signatures.
Mr. Fogle, no denying your body's changed over the years.
There we go.
So this committee must know, did you ingest anything that helped create this change in your physique?
Yes.
Hey, God.
Usually a 6-inch turkey breast sub for lunch and a foot long.
Yeah. Okay, like this one's like every time he shows up in a commercial. Oh, fuck. Yeah, he did bang. He did. Like, it wasn't a committee hearing. It was a different kind of hearing. Yeah, absolutely.
Veggie delight for dinner.
You get those over the counter?
Yes, at a Subway restaurant.
What is this? We're going to need more evidence.
Am I free to go?
No. Well, it wasn't a courtroom setting. It was a congressional hearing setting. But it does look very similar. It does.
Free to go.
They came across country by wagon and settled in Amana, Iowa. Whatever they needed, they made by hand.
It is the
Made it
Amish.
best it could be. That same fundamental is still practiced today in Amana, Iowa, the home of Amana Appliances, a Raytheon company. Whatever you make it the best it can be. Raytheon, where quality starts with.
Does anybody have any history on this? No, it wasn't the trip. No, it wasn't the Church of Latter-day Saints. This is literally the Raytheon company. Does anyone have an I'm completely clueless. I have no fucking idea what's going on here. Oh, they're a massive defense contractor. Okay. Again, how is this poorly aged? So Raytheon makes stuff in the military. So does fucking GE. Well, okay, like, I don't think that aged poorly. That was probably just bad taste when the fucking thing came out saying that they're a military contractor and the Amish are pacifists. I still don't think that's, like, aged poorly. It was bad when it came out in that context, but... Hey, okay. Bribe high-level official at the Qatar Emir Air Force to secure and retain business from Qatar's military. Okay, that's not great. Okay. Now we're cooking. Okay. And in October 2024, they agreed to pay $950 million to resolve allegations of bribing a Qatar military official and defrauding U.S. Defense Department. Okay, now we are cooking. Now we cooking. Okay, so this is another Halliburton kind of situation. Kind of, sort of. But yeah, it's like, it's this, yeah, I mean, Zeb, you're right. this commercial doesn't fit with the aged poorly aesthetic. Because they committed these crimes in 2012 and 2016, and this commercial came in the 90s. So, like, when I say aged poorly, it's like, okay, when the commercial airs, something occurs in respect to that commercial near to the time when the commercial aired. So, like the JetBlue commercial we saw before, they aired that JetBlue commercial of it flying by the Twin Towers and the one-way trip very close to when 9/11 occurred. That aged fucking poorly. This one, it's like, okay, so something happened like 15, 20 years later. Yeah, that's like, it's, yeah, I mean, you're right. Like, this is another one where it's like aging poorly. It's like, eh.
With fundamentals.
Wait. Oh, I think I heard about this. Oh.
Welcome, Alice.
Did it, Jack?
The result has been a disappointing performance.
Welcome, analysts. This was a challenging fiscal
I think it
year
might be,
for the
Cortanus. I think it might be.
Due to unpredictable weather, earnings are down. Welcome, analysts.
But as everyone knows, you can't predict the weather. There's nothing you can do about it.
An energy company. Yup. Yeah. So Enron, another company that did, and this commercial did indeed age poorly because I'm pretty sure this commercial tied into them facilitating the embezzlement. So this commercial especially damn sure didn't age well because I think when they launched this commercial, that's when they started the embezzlement. Because I remember seeing another video that talked about this commercial and how and you know that what they were doing at the time. So yeah, this one 100% counts. And Falcon, that's not Enron, that's Exxon. It's a different company.
Would you like one of these?
Oh God.
I think a Tic Tac is clearly better than a soda.
I know what's gonna happen here.
No, really. With only 1.5 calories. Tic Tac
Watch, just wait for it. Wait
just
for
as
it.
well as that does.
Oh, yeah? Oh. Well, let's see. I'm almost convinced. Oh, right. I am convinced.
Tic Tac.
I'm gone. I'm history. For now.
The incredible 1.5 calories.
Yeah. That's assault, brother. That's not considered cute anymore. Yeah, and Leo, I was about to say that when she's like, "Oh, wait a minute," after the first
I'm
kiss.
almost convinced. No.
Yeah, she did not look comfortable at all. She looked very nervous. Like, yeah. This absolutely is one that aged very poorly. Because it's like, okay, I'm just going to lean in and smooch. Well, Zeb, I think that's also the question, is how much was she acting? Because there's been arguments made that this part of the scene where she's like, no, she wasn't acting. Like, she was legitimately uncomfortable. And I'm wondering if the male actor was not supposed to kiss her. That he just, like, improv'd that. Well, that's what I'm saying, Zeb. I'm wondering if maybe this actor kind of just improv'd it, or the director told him to do it and didn't let her know, like Balmage said. And yeah, like there was not supposed to be a kiss, and he just did it. And that's a soul. And you can see it in her face. Like, you can see it in her face. She's like, what the fuck?
I'm almost convinced. Oh, right. I am convinced.
Tic Tac.
I'm gone. I'm history. For now.
Like,
The incredible 1.5 calorie breath mint.
she is, you can see by the look on her face, like, that may not have been in the script. But even if it was in the script, okay, no, she does not look happy. And regardless of her acting ability, she does not look happy. So, even if we go with it wasn't the script, let's just say that entire interaction was in the script. Both actors knew about it, and it was fully planned out. No, Zeb, listen to me. Let's go with the assumption that this was fully planned out. Everybody knew about it, that this entire interaction was planned. Okay? We'll go with that. We'll go with that assumption. That this kind of behavior was considered cute or acceptable back during this time period is what aged poorly. But yeah, generally speaking, like I've seen this commercial discussed in other videos before. The general consensus is that she was not happy with this. That it seems to be the general consensus. I mean, the look on her face here.
Tic Tac.
I'm gone. I'm history. For now.
The incredible 1.5
This is
calorie
supposed to be
breath mint.
cute. Like, it was supposed to be cute, and the look on her face, bearing in mind, you also have to take the contextualization of the commercial. This is supposed to be a cute commercial. The look on her face does not, you saying like, are we going to insult her as an actor? Was she told to look uncomfortable in a commercial that was supposed to be a, like, cute Tic Tac commercial about your breath smelling better so people will want to kiss you? Like, this is supposed to be cute and lighthearted. The look on her face here doesn't look cute or lighthearted. So it is dynamically different from the theme of the commercial. If we're talking about, are we going to be insulting her acting ability? Now, Zed, now you're saying two different things. At first you're saying, how do you know she wasn't acting? And now we're saying, well, her expression is too good not to be acting, so she's not a good actress. Or are you're just repeating? Yeah, maybe you're just repeating. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the point that you're trying to create. Regardless. As a whole, regardless of whether or not the kiss was planned or not, whether or not she's uncomfortable or not, as a whole, the entire interaction is no.
1.5 calorie breath mint.
Oh, you okay?
I'm fine. Let's go.
Hold on. Where are you?
I'm in New York.
Who am I?
Hey, Coach.
And who are you?
I'm Batman.
Sit down.
You don't understand. I'm Batman.
I do.
Not going anywhere for a while? Grab a Snickers.
Hello, good citizen. My name is Batman. You could be...
Okay, so I know why that aged poorly. Yeah, that one aged poorly because of the severe head trauma that football players have suffered throughout the years. They so they're making light of this a player getting a concussion, TBI, what have you, when in recent years that has become a very serious problem for contact sport athletes. And yeah, they were like the NFL tried not to let it be known. They tried, they tried to hide the fact that a lot of their players were suffering serious head injuries and being forced to continue to play. Yeah, it's not good. And I can see why this one absolutely aged poorly by making fun of it.
Hello, good citizen. My name is Batman. You could be my assistant. Would you like that? Would you like to ride with Batman?
Now this is the fear snake, the most venomous snake in the world. One bite from him and it's all over. Oh, no worries, mate. Luckily, we've had the anti-venom sent from America via FedEx. In my line of work, if you're not absolutely sure, you're absolutely dead. Oh, crikey. It appears we've used a different courier who hasn't arrived yet. It's okay because...
Let's be real here as that football player Batman.
God. Yeah, this, oh God, this is one that absolutely aged poorly. Oh no. I know, Falcon, I do too. He was one of the greatest conservation activists of our time. He was such a wonderful human being. Yeah, I'm not sure they kind of sort of, well, I'm trying to remember, did he pass away from the stingray venom or just from the injury itself? I don't recall. Wait, Cool Cat, who spits on his grave? What were you talking about, spitting on his grave? Oh, it was the injury itself and punctured his heart, not venom. Okay, so FedEx didn't predict his fatality. Yeah, it was literal the physical injury that resulted in it. Yeah. Oh boy. This one, it's like, yeah. It aged poorly. It did age poorly. FedEx couldn't have known. FedEx couldn't have known that this was gonna happen. Oh, wait, did he pull the stinger out, or did someone else pull the stinger out? Who was he dead? He could have panicked. So he pulled it out. He possibly could have panicked, but I mean, this does qualify as aged poorly. Unfortunately, it kind of does, because unfortunately of his passing and kind of how he died. Yeah, it's still very sad that it's a sad reminder of a wonderful human being that we have lost in our lives.
Hi, I'm Rick Titus, the host of Drivers Talk Radio. Looks like you're having a lot of trouble with your caravan.
Oh, see, it weighs a ton.
Let me show you this Ford Freestar.
Sure.
I think on a daily basis, you're going to find this a lot easier to live with. Come check this out. Just one hand.
Okay, I'm depressed. I just bought that caravan.
I understand. Here's someone who helped me when I was really depressed.
Therapist?
No, actually a Ford dealer. Come on, I'll help you with that seat.
The all-new Ford Freestar. If you haven't looked at Ford lately.
So, how did this age poorly? Other than the Freestar not lasting long, I have no idea. Was the Freestar a bad vehicle that had some... Cortez has a problem, I don't know. Okay, so very rampant recalls with the safety... Berente. So basically, the Freestar had a lot of recalls due to a lot of people perhaps losing their lives, resulting in these recalls. So it was basically a shitly built car. Like, the only thing I could think of is, like, I don't think the Freestar lasted long before it was gone. Hang on, what's here?
Here's someone who helped me when I was really depressed. Therapist? No, actually a Ford dealer. Come on, I'll help you with that scene.
The all-new Ford Freestar. Have you
Yes.
looked at Ford lately?
Yes, it was. Catherine, fuck, I forgot her last name. Yes, the Kate Muldrew. Yeah, God, I got the first name wrong too. Yes, it was Kate Muldrew. That was Kate Muldrew. You are right. See, the torque converter failed, stripping the grooves, connecting its transmission, which in turn failed after the action was filed for issue recall. And no, it's starting to take the dealer for a new free torque converter. Okay, so transmission failures. Okay. And yeah, it did not last
I don't know
long.
how you do it.
Here we go.
Some really impressive deals. But this thing you've pulled off, it's amazing. A big and tasty for just $1? How do you do it? What's your secret?
Got a buck?
Yeah.
You're in luck. Because you can get a delicious beefy big and tasty, a McChicken sandwich, and lots of your other favorites on McDonald's Dollar Menu every day.
Together, Grimace, we could own this town.
Okay. The only way I could see that aging poorly, quote unquote, is the fact that apparently he loves bringing McDonald's into the White House. That's it. And the dollar menu going away. That's the only way I could see. No, see, Alex, I'm guessing maybe the person who put this list together said, maybe that's the angle they went. It was like, oh, it aged poorly because of Trump. I don't look at it that way. The person who put this video together might have. The only thing I could see it being aging poorly is the fact that he, eats a fuck ton of McDonald's these days. That's the only thing I could see it aging poorly. Or like you were saying, Hatsunashi, the price. That's it. That's the only poorly aging thing.
Weeding again, eh, Bob? Huh? Why not do it once, do it right?
Why's your head in the ground?
I'm gonna watch Roundup kill these roots.
Hey, this is Spike's area.
Bob, Roundup can be used where kids and pets will play and breaks down into natural materials. Since Roundup kills the roots, what's not coming back, Bob?
The weed?
You betcha, Bob.
Yeah, I'm thinking, if I'm remembering what I heard about this, the Roundup supposedly, they advertised it would not harm animals, harm pets, and it basically was big time, you had DDT in it, and cancer, a lot of cancer-causing agents. Yeah, this one 100% aged poorly. Oh no, it won't hurt Muffy. It'll give you cancer, but it won't hurt Muffy. But it'll also probably give Muffy cancer too. So you all have cancer together, but you won't have any weeds. Eh?
Come on down and take a peek. Can I squirt one? Sure, Bob.
This is my body, and I can do whatever I want to it. I can push it, study it, tweak it, listen to it.
Wait, hang on.
Wants to know what I'm on. What am I on? I'm on my bike, busting my ass 6 hours a day.
Okay. Now this I'm trying to figure out, was this the blood doping scandal? Was it the cancer scandal? Because Was there a thing? Oh, he was on. He was. Yeah, I thought his thing was doping, not. I thought he was blood doping, not steroids. Yeah, that's what I always thought. I always thought it was. I didn't think it was steroids. I just thought it was straight blood doping. And that's what I'm wondering about. I thought I heard something, and I could be mixing up people. Wasn't there a thing about, like, maybe he didn't actually have cancer? What was there something like maybe he didn't actually have cancer? Or am I thinking of someone else? Like, I thought maybe that had come out. Like, I know about the accusation. I know he got hit with blood doping, which is probably where this commercial stems from. I thought there was something regarding his cancer as well. But, again, I could be thinking about someone else. Okay, so the cancer was straight up, but... Okay, so he did have testicular cancer. He lost one testicle. Excuse me. Lost a testicle. But then he did blood doping. Uh-huh. And Nike dropped him from everything.
Get out those championship rings. Those MVP things. We're going to score 1 jillion points or more. Because we're together now. And you know what we're hungry for? I'm hungry for a McDonald's triple cheeseburger. Extra value meal. Supersize. Just 39 cents more. For more drink and more fries. And the Dream Team 2 cup when you supersize. Supersize any extra value meal. For a puny price. After lunch, that world championship will taste nice. What you want is what you get. At McDonald's today.
Why did this age poorly? Okay, quick question. The Dream Team sham film. That's what? What are you talking about, Atanashi? What sham film? I was gonna ask if the is that what it's supposed to be referencing? It's supposed to be referencing the Supersize Me movie? Hang on, when was this video made? 3 years ago. I'm pretty sure Morgan Spurlock got outed as a fraud before this video was made. I was wondering if it was because the Dream Team 2 got their asses kicked at the Olympics. But if this really is from regarding Supersize Me, that's a deep cut. If this is referencing Supersize Me, that's a bit of a deep cut to try and say that this aged poorly. It doesn't exist anymore, Grindhouse. It used to. Supersize was a big thing back in like the 90s for McDonald's. That was a big selling point for them. Basically, Conga, if I'm remembering my biology correctly, blood doping is basically where, blood is withdrawn from you, and I think you get a I'm trying to remember this. Is it a heightened white blood cell count that's re-injected into you? Like, it's like your blood is drawn out of you, treated with additional white blood cells, and then re-injected. Or is it red blood cells? Okay, red blood cells. Yeah, it's you basically you get additional red blood cells and then re-injected into you. I think is how blood doping works. Something, or it's more oxygen. Okay, something like that. Basically, your blood is treated to give you an advantage. But anyway, the prices age poorly. It doesn't mean the commercial ages poorly. Nope, man, I solved it. Okay. That was the last one.
Will you help me?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, why did that just end on creepy? Why in God's name did that just end on creepy for us? I don't want nightmares before I go to bed tonight.